Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hero 77 back with another comic haul video. Uh, this is video number 22. All the comics on this video were either purchased off of eBay um, or actually someone I met on the street. So we're going to start here. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 99. I'm really happy about this. This is I needed 4 books to complete my run from Amazing Spider-Man number 38 straight through 100. Now I only need 3. This was one of the books I needed to acquire to fill in some gaps, number 99. Beautiful Gil Kane, amazing Gil Kane art. This is pretty awesome. I got this off of eBay for $12, and this is about a 8.5 out of a 10. And I was really fortunate to get it for $8. I usually see this book go much more. You know, I was looking for stuff wrong with it. There's very few things wrong with this. I'm super happy about this. This is a great find, and now I only need 41, which is the first Rhino. 43, which is the first full appearance of Mary Jane shown, and number 90. So yeah, happy to get this. I got this off of a guy named Algie. He needed some help. He's like on the verge of homelessness, and I figured I'd help him out. And I got 4 books from him. This one is Amazing Spider-Man number 168. It's in really decent shape. I looked online and I see like how much of these are going for. These go from anywhere to, in this condition, like $5, $6. And then Amazing Spider-Man 177, which is also in decent condition. I've seen these go for under 10, $5, $6. So I bought this from him for $5, which is Amazing Spider-Man 77, 168, $5. And I bought this Master of Kung Fu from him, which is like, there's a lot of issues on the back with this, and there's a fold on the front corner. But this is 101, and I got it because it was a Mike Zack cover. As you see there, awesome Mike Zack cover. And I told him, I said, you'd find this probably in a 50-cent bin in a comic store. It doesn't have really much worth. But I gave him $5 for it because, he needed some help, and I wish I could have. He had tons of books. He had lots of Archie and stuff, and he had told me he had sent in books to a comic dealer, and they were old Batman and other superhero comics that had 10-cent covers, so they were from the golden age. And the dealer offered him $1 each for the books, and even in pretty bad condition, I've seen some Batman pours go for like a 0.5 or a 1 out of a 10 go for like $30, and he gave him $1 each for each book, and so I just wanted to help him out. And even though this is like a 50-cent book, you can find this in a quarter or dollar bin in most people's comic store. I gave him $5 for it because I just wanted to help him out. So yeah, so I gave him that, and this is a Paul Terry Comics. This is number 90. This is in pretty beat up condition. I mean, this cover, the whole cover is detached from the comic. But I bought this off of him because I really love Mighty Mouse, and they're just hard to come by. And even though the cover was detached and there's, other things wrong with it, the cover's pretty brittle. I told him I've seen in this shape like $3 on eBay. I gave him $5 for it. I just try to give him as much as I could. But he has other comic books, and I'm probably gonna pay him more than what they're worth because he needs the help. It wasn't even about the comics at this point. It was just about helping this guy. So for the 4 books, I gave him $20, which I thought was good. I want to give him more, but he just had stuff I didn't collect. So I'm going to see what else. I'm going to try and hook up with some people I know and give him some help that way. But I was really sad to hear when that comic book dealer took advantage of him and paid him only $1 a book for those Golden Age 10-cent covered superhero books. He had Batman. I don't know what else he had, but he had some Detective Comics. And those were nice books, and they go for sometimes, depending on the condition, they go for some nice money. So yeah, but this is pretty beat up. I mean, like again, I wanted to give him more for it, but it was just like, I gave him like $2 more than what I would normally see it on eBay. It's pretty beat up. Again, it's detached, but I'm happy with it. I'm trying to help him out, make him happy. So I'm going to see what I can do. I got this off of eBay for $28, and that's including shipping. This is Avengers number 81. This is easily a 9.0. This is the first appearance of Scott Lang, who eventually comes to Ant-Man. I do have the issue when he actually does become his first appearance as Ant-Man, but this is first Scott Lang. Again, $28, including shipping off of eBay. I've seen these go for much more. I've noticed a trend with first appearance of characters after the movie, so that's been my goal, to get these books after the movie comes out and get their first appearance, because I've seen a correlation where it's less. High-grade books going for less than what they normally would. So, yeah, I'm super happy about this. Might be better than 9.0, but I'm just going to stay with a 9.0 for there. I bought this. This is one of my favorite artists. This is Brave and the Bold, number 55, The Metal Men and the Atom. Really great cover. This, the interior and the cover was done by Ramona Fradon, or Fardin. She's one of these women comic book artists to really excel. And she told me, I met her in person, and she's never been turned down a comic book job because of her gender. She's always got the jobs because of her work. And she co-created Metamorpho and Aqualad. So yeah, this is a 7.0. I got this for Comics for Less on eBay. I got it for about $25. I think about $25 or $27. Comics for Less is really good reputation. So if you go online and you find, you can look them up. You can type in the search box comics and the number 4 and then less, and their stuff should come up. I've always buying for them. They grade really well. Sometimes they undergrade. I usually think the book is better than what they grade it, but this is definitely a 7.0. When I see her in a comic show, she comes to all the local New York ones. I'd like to get this graded from her. So, graded and signed, actually. Signed by her. So it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this next superhero. He's like a Western superhero. This is Red Mask number 51, which is the first appearance of the Presto Kid. I found out about him a few years ago, and I'm just really excited to acquire it. I got this for, I think I got this for $12 off of eBay. This was really cheap. I might have got it under 10, maybe $9, but including shipping, I think it was like 12. So I was really happy with this, and I like the art. It's really awesome. So he's like a magician, a magic superhero in the Western times. Really awesome. Really like it. and that's about a VG plus. I think it's better. I think it's probably a 5.0 or close to 6.0, but he had it as a VG plus. But I think it's, I'm going to search through it more. But it's a beautiful book. I'm really happy to show you this. I finally got this book. Again, it's better to wait after the first appearance. This is a pretty tough book to come by anyway. This is Marvel Preview number 4, the first appearance of Starlord. His first appearance of Starlord was in a magazine, this magazine, and then eventually in Marvel Spotlight, Volume 2, number 6, I believe it is. It's either Spotlight or Preview. Premiere. I think it's Spotlight, Marvel Spotlight, Volume 2, number 6. Is his first comic book appearance, which I also have that. But this I got on eBay for $114. And I think that was a good price. This is about a 6.5. It could be better, but there's like a little, you might not be able to see a little piece missing right there. And there's a fold here, and the back is pretty clean. But yeah, I'm really happy to get this. I'm just really stoked to get it for $114. I've seen it go for more. So, yeah, really happy. Really happy. So I'm going to end it right here with the first appearance of Starlord. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, comic book community. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave some positive feedbacks and some likes. And this is Comic Book Hero signing out.